Alright, welcome back to the channel guys. What's up guys? Kaise ho? I hope everyone is doing great. Such a beautiful looking helmet, right? This is the color scheme I wanted to get. Somehow there is something to do with Brooklyn Grey as BMW calls it. Now the challenging part would be buying a bike that wouldn't complement the helmet, especially the color scheme. The reason I'm talking about matching the color scheme of my helmet with the bike is because it is coming soon. By this year end I wanted to have a bike with me. Currently, like I said, I'm looking at two particular bikes. A street naked. Before my bag gets old, I think I can go ahead and buy a super sport. And there is one more thing I got for myself. I mean, I'm getting all these things. There is no actual bike, but I'm getting all the accessories for the bike. Let's unbox after a long time. Well, as you can see, that is the BOBO BM17H. If I remember correctly, most of the phone mounts I got for the bike are from BOBO. They are of good quality, they get the job done, no hassle, pretty simple, straightforward. Now you can go with the previous phone mounts as well, but I prefer this particular one because this is something interesting. Let me show it to you. Dude, this is something here. It's got nice weight to it, feels very premium and good. Pretty sturdy, yeah. This is the iPhone 16 Pro Max. No, not 16 Pro. We did not buy it yet. This is the iPhone 13 Pro Max. I skipped almost 3 iterations of iPhone and I'm happy with this. I'm getting more and more sensible towards all these stupid purchases. And well, that's like a proper grip, yeah. It's a strong grip. Most of the mounts have that problem, you know, especially for the iPhone. They go and sit exactly on these buttons and they get pressed. These are placed pretty low and the buttons are safe. This comes with vibration dampening technology. You see these tiny rubbers over here and the micro vibrations that are carried from your bike's handlebar to your phone can possibly damage your phone, especially when it comes to the image sensor, because this part, the camera part, is the most delicate part of your phone and it's got image stabilization and all that stuff. So it's better you have technology that can absorb all those micro vibrations and help protect your expensive phone. So if you're someone who tours a lot, or even if you're traveling inside the city, these days I think we use navigation a lot, Google Maps, go for this particular one, definitely recommended. This is going to save your phone. You can visit the BOBOGate's website and find more such interesting and useful accessories like these, and they also have different models of vibration controllers. There also one more important thing that happened yesterday is, after I think a super long time, I'm going to say this particular word, Sriman Kotaru is finally going to the Triumph showroom, and the reason I'm going there is because they are launching the all new Speed T4. Now I think Triumph is talking, coming to the mid segment and giving a premium offering like this, and at an affordable price. It's definitely worth it to check it out once. Let me go test ride it and give you a good feedback about the bike. Do you feel nostalgic looking at all this scene? Yes, I definitely feel that.
Looking at this bike, I remember that original Daytona.
Oh yeah, no one told me about the Daytona. I mean, it is already here. I was waiting to unbox it and all that. No one told me about it. You see that? It is right here. But anyways, very happy to see it in person. I mean, we shouldn't compare this to the previous Daytona. Look at it like a new bike maybe, and yet to experience it. Maybe I'll test ride it later. But today we are here for a specific bike. It's called a T4. Anything else we are launching today?
We're launching the new colors of the Speed.
Okay, there are new colors of the Speed 400 as well. Yellow looks bigger as well somehow because of the color, obviously, compared to the Speed 400, which is, what is this color? Grey. These days Triumph is releasing so many bikes. I'm not able to keep a tab on it. But the same showroom feels so good. That's where we took the deliveries of 2 bikes from here. The Tiger, our beloved Dark Horse, and the Street Twin as well. Right here. Don't know which bike I'm going to take next from here. Actually, that looks interesting.
So many bikes from here. Street Twin, Street Triple, entire showroom actually almost.
We gave 90% of business, we only gave to Triumph.
Actually, we missed a Daytona. At time tarvata they stopped production.
Yeah, I know, I remember. I still remember that scene. There was a white color Daytona right over here.
Yeah.
But we couldn't buy it. And that was the last Daytona piece available with the showroom that time. They said this is the last one we have. If you're interested, you can buy it. Hey, we had even T120.
A T120.
You just name any Triumph classic bike, we already have it. Pawan is still here. The same guy who gave me the Triumph 800 on the delivery day, and the Street Twin, and most of our bikes, right? Almost all the bikes in the gang, he was the one who delivered it to us. So he's still here, intact. He went through some injuries and stuff. He was total lost.
Partially total loss.
Partially total loss, but we are glad he's back to normal now and he's managing it here. Good. And we'll go first test ride the T4.
So I think I wanted you to first ride the motorcycles and I want you to experience what's the major difference. Then I'll explain you what are the major differences.
Let's experience the bike first before the traffic. I mean, I'm waiting for the traffic to go down.
3, 2, 1,
go! colors here. There's a white one and there's a red one. I think red is going to live forever, the color wise. White, you might like it in the beginning, but slowly it might fade out. Alright, so here is the Speed T4. After a long time we are here back at the Triumph showroom, and it feels so good to come back here. This is where we did a lot of unboxings as well. My first impression of the bike is definitely looks very light and small for my size. Sitting on it for the first time, it feels nice and upright. Nice comfortable position comparing it to the Speed 400. It is pretty much similar if I remember correctly. Let's start it up for the first time. That was a pretty smooth start. That's in neutral, and exhaust has a good pretty thump to it. It's a little bit bassy, no doubt. Everything is well contained, no vibrations. I think dampening is done pretty well. Let me put my phone in this. Yeah, okay. I think turning radius is kind of, I mean, it can be a little bit more. I think this is like any other street bike. I wanted it to turn a little bit more, but okay. So I was told that the T4 has a nice torque band, so let's experience that. Second gear, very nimble. I wouldn't say it is mind-blowing. The torque is not mind-blowing, but it is pretty good, more than enough. So you sit a little bit taller on this than usual. I mean, you can see, you cannot see the bike below you. You're sitting really tall on it. Suspension is smooth. It is able to take the bumps pretty well. Okay, little bit inclined towards the front. So once again, I think Speed 400 is kind of sit straight like that. Your butt sits straight, but on this it feels a little bit like slightly, maybe a few degrees inclined. So you tend to slide a little bit towards the front. So you need to get used to that maybe. Oh yeah. Okay. So more than the torque, because it changed the sprocket size and the wheelbase, it feels more torquey. Speed 400 was one of the most impressive bikes I've ridden in the 400cc segment. This one is also like, I'm in 4th gear right now, and you don't need to shift gears too often, and that's a good thing in the city, right? You want to keep gear shifting to the minimal so that it feels like an automatic bike. Okay, let's do the test. 4th gear, 20 kilometers per hour. Okay, this is the best part about a Triumph. It doesn't knock. Even if it knocks, it doesn't sound very bad. Dampening is done pretty well on it. Nice, yaar. 4th gear, right from 20 kilometers per hour, if you pull it, it is taking that pickup very easily. You don't need to shift to 2nd gear. Right now I'm on 2nd gear because I got used to shifting like that at these speeds, but you can actually keep it in 3rd gear and normally ride it. Use the clutch so that it doesn't knock and stop, but from 3rd gear, 20 kilometers per hour, you can pull the bike and you see that it will easily take away. See this? Nice, yaar. The power is good actually. I started off saying it is not good, but it is there. Nice, and very flickable. You'll feel confident on the bike for sure. Only thing I don't want to do is go into that crazy traffic. Actually, it's a good thing. You have to test this bike inside the traffic so that you understand the heating and all that. Speed 400 was pretty good in terms of heat management. And this is the kind of confidence you'll get on these bikes here. Smaller bikes, you tend to ride with much more ease. Oh, by the way, I have to mention about this BOBO gear mount here. It has this anti-vibration dampening technology. Apart from that, I was actually figuring it out how to mount it properly. You know, at home when I was trying it, I was not able to put it inside, and then when I checked online reviews, I've seen that there is an anti-theft technology which doesn't allow, I mean, you can leave the mount on the bike, because we had an issue when we used to ride with other mounts. Thing is, people would steal your mount. This one comes with a lock. You need an Allen key to remove that. See, 4th gear, literally crawling speeds, and just with clutch control you can, seriously good, yeah. Good job, bro. Really good. I think you can literally ride this bike in the entire city from your home to your office without shifting a gear. Like 4th gear you can start. That's pretty cool. Only thing is you have to have a little bit of clutch control. Though I'll not recommend doing that. Why to ride it in 4th gear if you can ride it in 3rd gear in the situation. But I'm just saying to let you know the kind of power the bike's got. Nice power. Good, yeah. I mean, you can live with this bike in the city. If you're planning for a Triumph 400 T4, you can definitely go for this bike, because impressive. I mean, I can't find any flaw as of now. Horn is the only flaw. You'll have to live with the Honda Activa horn, universal horn for any bike, any super bike. Doesn't matter ZX-10R, doesn't matter Ducati Panigale. You will have to live with the Honda Activa horn only. Good, yeah. See, let's try. Now I'm literally at 10 kilometers per hour. Just do some clutch control and there you go. Beautiful. I think this thing I did not experience in any bike, at least till now. Not even in the 1250 GS. Truly, I'm telling you honestly. Now what I don't like is one thing, the seating. Like I said, it's a little bit inclined, because of which I'm going on dragging myself towards the front. So I'll have to keep constantly pushing myself back. Or maybe I need to get used to this bike, or maybe put a seat cover on it. I don't know. So that is one flaw I found. Not a flaw, but I didn't like that part. You guys have to try it out, because you will love the engine and you will definitely love the way it rides and maneuvers inside the city. You can do this maneuverability is next level. Literally, you'll feel so comfortable riding it, yeah. No pressure at all, and heating, to forget it. I mean, I've been on the move, so I didn't get to experience it in like bumper to bumper traffic right now. But Triumph, even the 900 maintains its heat pretty well. You will not have major issues with that. See, this kind of confidence though, bigger bikes you will never get. Brakes are pretty good, very clicky brakes. You see that? Only thing, yeah, this is one more thing. To turn the bike, I wish it had more turning radius compared to what I have right now on the bike. If you want to squeeze through some gullies, especially if you want to maneuver or if you want to filter traffic, I would prefer having more turning radius, slightly more. I mean, you can manage with this, but you have to plan in advance to turn slightly in advance. Mid-end. The mid-range is really good. Low end is also good, but mid-end is where it has the strong point. Nice maneuverability. I know I become kind of a squid when I get to ride such nimble bikes. This is one of the most nimble bikes I've ridden after the Speed Twin. Speed 400. By the way, Speed 1200 or 900, you shouldn't be riding like this. This is a proper street bike. Those are more of modern classics, so I would say you have to be more matured on it. Nice, yeah, I like it. Okay, headlights are also pretty good, but definitely if you're planning to tour on this bike, which you can, because you sit at a nice upright position, just slightly inclined, and you will pakka be able to do long rides on it. And look at the red lights in front of me. Mottam raktam chindutundi traffic. I think 7 or 8 kilometers of a test ride, I did not find any like major flaws except for the 2 flaws that I mentioned. Rest all is pretty good. Now after riding for 7 or 8 kilometers, I realized that the bike is much more capable. Whatever I said now about the engine and the pull and the torque and all that, trust me, you can add another 10% easily to what all I said. 8.5 out of 10 in terms of engine, in terms of torque, in terms of handling. Yeah, because I got more comfortable with the bike. Now technical specs and all that, you should go and check it online. A lot of people talk about that, but the experience is what I like to talk. I think it's pretty good. This is 790 and this is 803, right? Yeah, I felt the difference. This is slightly taller. And tank capacity, both are 13 liters. But to look at, somehow this feels a little bit broader than this. Maybe because of this pattern on this. This feels a little bit wider than this one, than the Speed T4. You cannot go wrong with Triumph's touch and feel. The quality of nuts, bolts and metals used on it, on the plastics. Everything looks really cool. Fit and finish feels nice and good. Okay, here's Naren, one of our subscribers, who has got inspired a lot, not only to buy a bike, but also he got me merchandise. He's the first customer of 2.0 in Hyderabad. I'll go and double check that. Anyway, he's taking this beautiful Triumph, the Speed 400, red and white combination. Congratulations. Okay, finally I get to see the bikes. Always, literally always, whenever I go to the Triumph showroom, I get that excitement. I feel so good, so nostalgic, man. I'm pretty sure someday they will ship the Triumph showroom from there, but I really miss it if they do that. I've seen that a lot of people who got the Speed 400s, I get messages like, Sriman, after seeing your video, we just blindly went and bought it. And don't do that, yeah. I mean, I give my genuine review, what I feel, but come on, let's say, for example, this t-shirt fits me well. I might like it, but you might not like it, right? So it's always better you go and test it out. You experience the bike once, I'm pretty sure you'll be amazed, but then you take the decision based on what you like about the bike. Also, do check the links in the description for BOBO gear, specifically this vibration dampening phone mount. Also guys, here is the exciting part. You can win big with BOBO's rupees 1 lakh plus mega giveaway. All you have to do is follow these two Instagram handles. There is this particular reel that you're seeing on BOBO's Instagram page and also on my Instagram page. Mention 5 of your friends in the comment box, and also share that reel with 5 friends, and 20 lucky winners will be selected when the BOBO Gear's Instagram page reaches 50,000 followers. So then I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Take care.